Thank you, Mr. Otten.
Thank you, Chairman. I too am curious about this $2 million and how it is being utilized. Now, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying that a nonprofit was either set up or the money went to a nonprofit and the nonprofit is using the resources to better the community. Is that what your testimony is?
My testimony is when we went to the zoning commission, we pleaded our case. We said there are 60 families on Champlain Street that are facing displacement from a luxury development, a gigantic luxury hotel. The zoning commission said, oh, that's not in our purview, even though there's lots of policies in the plan right now that says gentrification is real and it happens from luxury overdevelopment. They said it's not in our purview. We went to the court to say it is in their purview, right, court? They're just reading the plan policies and they're reading the law and saying whether they agree or not.
Okay, so was this an amenity that was granted by the developer, or is this something that you spent your $2 million on? That's what I'm trying to determine.
We've done what the city hasn't done.
I didn't ask you that, Mr. Otten. I want to know, if you would please tell everyone, the $2 million, how was that spent, or has it been spent?
It has not been spent entirely.
Okay, so where's the money?
It's in a fund. It's in a 501c3. It's called the Adams Morgan Forget-Me-Not Fund. It has an EIN. You can look it up right now. But what I'm asking this council to do before starting, and all the developers and everybody in the room, is to read the cases.
Mr. Otten, you're taking my
cases.
Time. I only get only have a few minutes.
My time, it's 11
questions.
o'clock at night, and this is an outrageous process about our most
you,
central planning document in the city.
You chose to come and talk with us, and so you're taking my time. Now, I want to ask you a little bit about this. You said a little bit of money, $150,000. And then you have another agreement where you can't talk about it. The reason this is important is because I'm concerned about how monies are spent in the community to help the community.
Well, it's not being spent by the city.
I know you're acting like Robin Hood. I got that.
No, it's not Robin Hood. We're actually uplifting the policies in the plan. This should be happening now. It's not. So the question for the council is, do we make the plan stronger, or do we do what OP says and weaken it and make it a discretionary thing that doesn't even matter? Do we want to make them stronger? I don't want to do this in court. I don't want the courts to decide this for us. I don't want to have to make settlements. When we work with the communities...
Well, when you tell this audience, when you tell me that you've used the money to pay for one of your members' cars that had some shortcoming, the car,
got hit by a construction truck.
Yeah. So it begins to sound like there's a group of people and they are benefiting from it, but the community is not necessarily benefiting from it. That's what excuse me, please.
They are the
That's
community.
what I'm asking. I'm trying to understand it, and I have a right to ask that.
Absolutely. And I would love for this to be a broader process. As you heard earlier, the zoning commission process isn't made for regular everyday people. It's made for the developers' attorneys. And so the okey doke that's going down at the zoning commission right now leaves out the entire community except for a handful of people that know about the process and that get involved.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Chairman.
So we can make it stronger.
Thank you, Councilmember Bonds. Councilmember Gray.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Mallory, in your testimony, about